This is Disturblings and a quick video to explain the way DNA strands work. So as the enemies enter play, they will start to reveal DNA strands across the top here. If you're following the turn structure, it'll say advance enemy cards, it'll say refill the distant row, and then it'll say activate the DNA strands. Now, DNA strands only activate on the distant row here. So we just refilled it. Now we're going to activate these strands. And so what you would do is you would just look to see if any of the strands are activated. So if this was a heart and a heart, it would activate, but we have a heart and a star there, so nothing happens. Here we have a heart and an arrow. The heart would only activate if it was touching another heart. However, the arrow activates if it's touching any other strand. So the arrow, if you look on the enemy reference card, it moves downward and diagonal in the direction of the arrow. So it would go here. Now, let's say we had a heart card here. The heart means it would group. And when two enemy cards are grouping due to DNA strands activating, the highest number goes on top. Now, let's say we had 2 star DNA strands side by side. We would look to the enemy reference card and it would say to advance them. So these cards would advance. When resolving DNA strands, you always resolve from left to right. So in this situation, these cards wouldn't even get a chance to activate because we would have a heart and a heart, so they would group. This 4 would go over here, and now there's no card here to activate this card. That is essentially DNA strands. During the next turn, enemy turn, these would advance. We would refill the distant row, and we would again look to see if there were any DNA strands to activate. In this case, there are none, so we got lucky. But that is DNA strands. Enjoy.